on flavor, heavy on nutrition. Bite a few.
Just want to check and see, make sure audio's good. Just want to check and see, make sure audio's good. Just want to check and see. That's good. Pushing. This music actually kind of fits Mewtwo. I feel like I don't know how to describe it. I feel like if Mewtwo was in the Matrix, he would have this music going. Really weird and random thing to say, I know. But I said it. Maybe if we get lucky and get Mewtwo really fast, we'll switch over to Expedition 33. There we go. I need Mewtwo to shine soon. We are so behind on our bingo card. I feel like we're gonna get nothing for this bingo year. Because we're already, what, January, February, March, April, May, June. We're already on month 6. And we've got no shinies done. I don't know why she's laughing at that. Maybe because of the title. I have been thinking, now that I got the GameCube set up, I should start working on my emerald hunts. I want to do, what is it called? I want to do the Reggies. I don't know what Pokeball I want to try and catch the Reggies in. Premier Ball or Luxury Balls would be nice. Although maybe I should do Rayquaza before I get into the Reggies. And then of course there's the special starter hunt that we're gonna do. You know, we're probably gonna start the Jirachi hunt soon too. That would be crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna film the Jirachi hunt. That's gonna be kind of tough to film. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'll basically be going one system at a time. I wonder, can you use GameCubes to trade between Game Boys? Let's look that up. I'm actually kind of curious about that. Can you link trade? Can you trade between Pokemon games on GameCube player? Let's see. I'm trying to trade Pokemon between Game Boy Player and Game Boy Advance. First question, does it actually work? Second, how do you do it? You're right. I want to know if anyone has seen if it works. Never tried it, but it should work. Why would they bother to put a connection port? Yeah, it should work. The link portal. Dude, that's crazy. We should actually try that. That would solve so many issues that I've had of evolving trade shinies offline because I can't connect them like, what do you call it? Like Alakazam, I had to evolve off screen. This layout's actually pretty nice. I liked it. I like it a lot. Our goal is the shiny or what, maybe 15,000? So that's basically 2,500 encounters today. And I think if we focus in on just Mewtwo, we should be able to do about 600 encounters an hour. Even if we're only able to do 500 an hour, that still puts us finishing it in about 5 hours. Which it's 9 o'clock now, so if we go 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That ain't bad. And then we add in like a quick lunch break in there, so maybe like 2:30. There's a lot of grinding I need to do in order to get these shiny hunts done. You know? You know, the funny thing is we could actually reverse what we've been doing. Put wailord on the DS's and have the wailords bouncing in the small corner right there on the DS's while we do Mewtwo. We do have a fourth GameCube that I need to set up. I don't have enough equipment for it though. I'm missing some equipment. So eventually we are gonna have 4 games on here. Probably gonna make the screens just a smidgen smaller. I plan to have it set up by the time Safari Week comes around. I just need to buy a couple more HDMI cables. I need an RCA to HDMI converter, and I'd kind of like something nicer than just this small table, because my cable management is horrible. I'm thinking about turning my desk to the side, so having my desk against this wall right here, and so I'll be facing this way now instead of facing this way. Then I'd have the back of my computer to this wall. I'd have basically a bookshelf right here which would hold my GameCubes. I could cut some holes in the shelf so that the wires can go through it and then attach something like Velcro to the bookshelf and the wires so that I can just Velcro the wires very neatly to the bookshelf so it's clean and concise. I mean, that sounds like a really good idea. I actually like it. What is the downside to that? There's got to be a downside. The only downside would be if the cables aren't long enough. That'd be nice. I'm also supposed to be productive today. There's a couple of chores I need to get done. You know, when you do these soft reset hunts in fire red and leaf green, at least for me, I get worried. I get worried that I'm hitting the same frames over and over again. It's just such a thing, you know? Car smells like Cheerios. Oh, I don't know. I'm excited for Safari Week. Safari Week's only a couple weeks away, too. How many weeks away is it? Let's see. So this is our current week. So 1, 2... So it's in 3 weeks. 3.5. We basically have 2.5 weeks to prepare. Four days off, 3 days off, 4 days off, 3 days off. So Safari Week, I'm only gonna have like 3 days off, which kind of sucks. But I was planning to do extra overtime in the Safari Week. Should be nice. Oh my gosh. There we go. We got a schmovin' now. We've been live for 22 minutes and we've done about 171. That's not bad. But I think we need to up our game significantly. Let's see how far we are once we hit 30 minutes. That'll be very telling. By the way, if you were curious, we started the hunt 2x hunting. I had planned a whole strategy on how I was gonna hunt Mewtwo, but ended up adding a third game, the Japanese game, when we got to 9,800 encounters. So each of the English games basically has 4,400 encounters on it. And then we've done about 3,000 encounters, almost 3,000 encounters in 3 games. So each of the English games is sitting at about 3,400 encounters. And the Japanese game is sitting at about 1,000 encounters. That's really disheartening to think about, you know? You sit here and you're like, oh, okay, I'm at 12,700 encounters. And then you're like, well, each game is only at about 4,000 or 5,000 encounters. And then you're like, well, that, in one hand, I'm almost double odds, but on the other hand, neither of these games have hit odds yet. Can I do 3,000 encounters in one day? That would be 3,000 soft resets. That's ridiculous. Which 3,000 times 3, that's 9,000 encounters. If you divide that by 500, that's so I need 3,000 encounters total, which That's 3,000 per game. So you multiply that by 3, which is 9,000. And then if we do 500 an hour, you divide 9,000 by 2, which is 4,500. No. You divide 9,000 by 500. Five goes into 90 18 times. So it's gonna take 18 hours. That sounds about right. So I sure hope it doesn't take 18 hours of streaming. What we need, I need fingers crossed on this. We're gonna do this today. Right now my plan is finish Mewtwo Hunt and then focus on finishing my Pokédex on my Emerald games. I'm gonna have 4 games, 4 Emerald, 2 English, 2 Japanese, and we're gonna do the starters for Z to A. I'm so excited for that. We are gonna have a shiny Chikorita and a shiny Totodile to take into Legends Z to A. If we get those hunts super fast, we might even do a shiny to Pig as well in Gen 5. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see how crazy we are. In fact, we could theoretically start the to Pig hunt right now. Oh wait, but one of my Game Boys and one of my DS's doesn't really work on soft resets, which is kind of a pain. I'm definitely not even maximizing my time now that I think about it. I should be maximizing, shouldn't I? That's all about, that's what shiny hunting's all about, is maximizing my time. Let's pull up my bingo card. Let's see what I got for bingo. Alright, nothing there, so reset that. Add that there. Bingo card. Active. Alright. I could do soft resets for Totodile in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I still need to pull out the Cyndaquil video. Gen 2, Gen 2, Gen 4, Gen 5. We could do some Azelf soft resets. Darmanitan. Which one is it? I think Darmanitan's the evolution, right? We could also do that. We could do some random encounters for Blitzel. Soft resets for Snivy. Yeah, but when you do Gen 5 soft resets, like, you gotta have a weird thing where you do the bottom screen and the top screen, because I think the Pokemon only shows up on the bottom screen or something weird like that. I'd have to play around with it. Dialga, Palkia in Gen 4, Mewtwo, or Mew in Gen 3. Gen 3, Gen 3, Gen 3. Deoxys, Gen 3. Heracross, we're not ready for that hunt yet. That's Gen 4. Darkrai, not ready for that hunt. Gen 4. I don't have any way of setting up Gen 8 or 9. I guess I could set up Totodile, right? I could set up Totodile. Why not? Let's go ahead and get another game going. Oops. Turn that off. Alright, let's get some new music going. Alright, let me add video capture device. Cancel. What is the DS? That? Okay. It's window capture. Right, desktop, I'm guessing. '28 and 28. Try this one now.
Lumify?
It's kind of amazing.
Wow. Lumify eye drops dramatically reduce redness.
In 1 minute.
And look at the difference.
My eyes look brighter and whiter.
For up to 8 hours.
Lumify really works.
See for yourself.
I don't have a Totodile. I don't. Interesting. Okay. Totodile. Full silver. Soft resets. Start hunts. There we go. There we go. Now we're maximizing, right? Now we're maximizing. We're at 35 minutes and we've done about 264. I gotta be careful with that. I want to make sure I don't accidentally mess up my freaking Wavebird receiver. You know what? Maybe I'll throw on a Pokemon movie later. Maybe we'll end stream a little early instead of doing all 2,500 encounters, and I'll watch like Pokemon movie or something. That actually sounds pretty good. Well, at least get a good stream in. There we go. See, if I'm button mashing, we can go a lot faster on Mewtwo. But we're still doing about the same time. Because it takes it's a delay right here on the Mewtwo cry. Which is unfortunate. Tonight, my goal off stream is to get it to where I've got Grookey eggs that I can hatch tomorrow or next weekend, you know? If I finish the Grookey hunt, that's one bingo card done. Or one slot on my bingo card. Oh, and I was able to replace successfully a battery on one of my Ruby games. So now I have 3 English rubies and 1 Japanese that I can use for wailord hunting. I wonder if I should hunt Ho-Oh and Lugia in Gen 2. Did I say Gen 2? In Gen 3, or if I should hunt it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I'm thinking I'd probably go Heart Gold, Soul Silver. As much as I love Gen 3 hunting, I don't want every single thing to be Gen 3, although I do want as many hunts as possible in Gen 3. And it also makes sense because it's more likely that you legit got them in Gen 4 than Gen 3. Which obviously, all my Pokemons are gonna be legit. No hacks, no cheats. I've been thinking more and more about what I want to do for my video game, my Pokemon video game that I want to make. It's exciting. I've been thinking about some cool ideas. No shiny. Shinies are for chumps. You know, a weird thing I found out the other day when I first set up my Wavebird receivers is that all these on these games, Fire Red and Leaf Green at least, I haven't tried Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald yet, but the soft resetting for a Japanese game on the GameCube is different than English. Because in English, I use start, B, A, and X or Y, either one. But for the Japanese, I have to do start, A, B, and then the right trigger. So really, I have to hold down 4 buttons instead of 3. I was getting kind of frustrated when I was first doing it. I thought, like, my game was broken or something, because I was trying to do the soft resetting and instead it just kept pulling up. Like, it would soft reset my 2 English games, but it wouldn't reset the Japanese. So I just had to try different combinations until I got the soft reset done. And then I was like, okay, let me try all 4 buttons together. And it worked, and I was like, great, now I gotta push 4 buttons. alright. It happens. It ain't even that big a deal. I wonder if you can map your controller. If you could map your GameCube controller, that would be insane, because then I could just map my soft resetting to one button. I wouldn't mind that. Just make it my start button. Or make it my blue button. Whatever that blue button does. No idea what the blue button does. Oh, actually, I think on the English games, the blue button is what pulls up those self tips, those help tips or whatever. If I'm doing about 2 per minute, 2 soft resets per minute, so that's 6 encounters per minute. You multiply that by 60. 120 times 3, so that's 360. If I was doing 3 soft resets per minute, that would be 8. No, 3, 6, 9. That'd be 9 per minute. You multiply 9 by 60. That's 540. So somewhere between like 400 and 550 for soft resets from Mewtwo. Ooh, that one was good. If we can get all of them to 19 seconds on the soft resets, that means we'll be staying at 3 encounters per minute. Which is actually 9 encounters per minute. But the second I hesitate, then it drops it down to then it drops it down to 21 seconds. Oh, I hate this headset. The audio is good, it's just the stupid thing on top of my head keeps popping open. There we go. We've had a couple of 19-second ones now. We're actually smoothing. Oh, we saw Lilo and Stitch last night. Very good movie. Very good. Highly recommend it. I wish Disney would start making quality movies again, like Lilo and Stitch, instead of like just making bad movies. Like, I don't understand why they don't see oh, some movies are doing incredible, other movies are failing, and they're not able to put 2 and 2 together. Maybe they just make so much money they don't even care. That's always a possibility. No, I don't want chikorita. Oh, we're only 50 encounters away from hitting 13,000, by the way. See, this soft reset would be a lot faster if it didn't do the stupid Mewtwo noise every time I click on Mew too. YouTube live name is so funny. Thank you, Ludi. I'm glad it was humorous. How are you doing today? Oh, damn it. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, if you ever need to talk, you can always shoot me a message on Discord. I'm always willing to lend an ear and listen, and if need be, offer anything, any way I can help. You do? Good. I'm glad. I'm not that smart of a guy to be able to solve problems, so that's good at least. You're kind, pal. Thank you. I try. Sometimes. Sometimes I am, and sometimes I'm just, I don't know. Just a silly Billy. I've been wanting to sit down and binge watch Star Wars again. Well, we all are in a way. Yes. Yes. Come on, you two. I need a shine. I need a win. I want my first bingo card collection to be Mewtwo. So sad every time you were streaming I was asleep. Hey, that's alright. You made it to this one and that's all that matters. I'm gonna try and start streaming more often. I actually need to focus in if this is something that I'm interested in doing, because I just keep half-butting it and it's hurting the channel. I either need to stop doing it and focus on other things, or I need to actually commit and do it. And I keep telling myself I'm gonna commit, and then I don't commit fully, and it just leads to me dragging it on and not doing it. Glad you did stream today, around 4 to 5. Good. I've gotten my body into a routine to where on my days off, I go to a normal schedule. So, I now wake up pretty early. Not pretty early, I mean, what time did I wake up today? Basically 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Comparing that to my work days, I go to sleep at 7 a.m. So it's a complete shift. I am ready to get a job that's not on the night shift though. Kinda done with that. Good money. It's just tough on the body. there we go. 13,000 encounters. We are now at 13,000 encounters for Mewtwo. Kinda crazy, really. That's so many. Although I can't really complain because my friend Switz is at 75,000 encounters for Giratina. Also, how's Wailord? Took a break from Wailord. I've been having such bad shiny luck this year, to be honest, that I just was drowning really hard on it, and I wanted to take a break on it and do something different. So I started doing spoink hunts and the 1% Magneton in New Mauville. Phased on both of those hunts. And now I'm doing this. Mewtwo's on my GameCubes. That's why there's 3 of them. So it's on hold, but as soon as we finish Mewtwo, we're probably gonna. Oh, you mean how many encounters? 15,294. I really do need to pick it up because I've seen that there's 2 people now that are hunting Wailord as well. One of them's at 18,000. Yeah. It's a lot of encounters. I know. Alright, let's put on some more music. What have we got? Let's try this. Oh my gosh. That is the sucky thing about the Japanese game. If I had my Fire Red Dream Team quest done, I'd have 3 English games going for Mewtwo. But so sometimes it doesn't even register that it's doing a soft reset. And I have to do it over again. How is your art? I saw you were talking about doing more art. That's good to embrace it. Hopefully it's going well. Hopefully it's fun. That Mewtwo cry adds like 5 seconds. You were talking to me? Sorry, I posted a screenshot because my last message is a reference you can't have. Alright. I was just asking how your artwork's been going. I see you've been posting some other stuff, so it seems like you've been doing more of it, I hope. No, not for Wailord specifically, I mean in general. I believe you were talking about doing more artwork. You're on projects. Nice. You do projects for people, or you just mean like projects for your own self of things that you're wanting to do? Oh, a secret for now. Okay. Totodile. Maybe we do just 100 Totodile encounters today. And then maybe we cut over to do some random encounters for Blitzel. You know? Just keep it fresh and interesting. Yeah, you're alright. At the rate I'm going, it's gonna be like... Let me knock on wood. It's gonna be like another year or something before I get wailord. It's gonna be ridiculous. Maybe I get lucky and I come back to it and I get it like super fast. That'd be awesome. That's actually one of the reasons why I decided to take a break. It's just because I remember the Torkoal hunts. Torkoal hunt, we were just, that was painful, and I took a break and we did cast form, and then we came back and dove on ahead and got it done. Was not an easy hunt. There's a lot of grinding involved there. Nice. 22 seconds. That's unfortunate. That was slow. I didn't even think that was a slow encounter, but 22 seconds sucks. Ginger Ninja, I don't know if you watch him, he's a good shiny hunter. He's been making me want to do some Gen 5 shiny hunting. All I've got is frickin' my Rascal, my shiny Stoutland. Oh, and I got a shiny Litwick actually, I forgot about that. $13,073. Huh. I wonder if I'll hit 13,13,1. That'd be a kind of cool number to hit. This music. This artist does a great job with the music. What do we got? Jaden. 100. Golly, the time it takes from you and the replay is enough for Heart Gold Soul Silver to catch up every single time. If it would just, I wish there was a setting that I could select in the options menu that would just turn it off. Just turn off the last time on Pokemon thing. Alright, 13,100 encounters. Which means I'm not gonna hit 13,13,1. I will hit 13,13,0. But no 13,13,1. I need to work on my microphone quality too. I need to get that up tonight. I just have no idea what I'm doing with microphones, so I think that was 18 seconds. That's crazy if that was 18 seconds. We're at an hour and 16 minutes and we've done about 500 encounters. So we did about we're at about 600 encounters right now, so I'd say we did pretty well for the first hour. Thinking about transferring over the Cyndaquil I found before and starting a new save file so I can dual hunt for Totodile. But there's no point because this way is actually kind of easy. I got my controller in my right hand for my 3 GameCubes. And my left hand is doing the soft resets for Totodile. It actually works out. Skip. $13, 13, and 100 Totodiles. guess the next question is, are we gonna hit 13-3-3-3? Is there gonna be 4 threes on the field? Find out next time on Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Go get him, Yug! No, I don't want the Chikorita. Damn, boy. Why am I getting pressed right now? No, I don't want Chikorita! Dude! Gosh, dude! No, dude! No, no, no! Oops, I accidentally pressed B on that one. $110. You know, Shiny, I'm insane. It's so awful to hear people talk about the definition of insanity, and then to think that I'm sitting here doing shiny hunting. It's just such an awful feeling, you know? To think that I would actually be categorized as insane. I'm sitting here talking to myself out loud in a room, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. Dude, I don't want the totodile. Come on, dude. Dude, come on. You just need to read that there's a game in there. It's not that difficult. Just do your freaking job and play my video games. There's no way it's not reading it again. Are you kidding me right now? Bro. What the fuck is it not reading? Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on, dude. It's summertime. Come on. Okay, let's throw in a prediction just for fun. Enter. star prediction. Alright, predictions up. Post your points. Let's see some channel points getting bet. Currently we are at 13,217. I'm gonna put that right there so I can remember it. Hey, we got 40. Okay, alright. I love it. I love it. We got a little bit. We got a little tiny. We got something. I'll take it. Now we just need to make sure that the believers are winning. We need to pay out the believers. I mean, I think the odds are kind of in your favor at this point. If you think about it. So I think if we did the math, we're at a 60-ish% chance of having found the shiny by now. So that means we're better than a coin flip. Wow. What do I know? So I would have expected that we'd turn our luck around after all this bad luck, you know? But I don't know. Nothing. I wonder if there's a Pokemon with static that I could get to increase my odds of finding Blitzel. I'm sure I could. That'd actually be pretty smart. I think what I'll do is if I phase, I'll get a static Pokemon. And if we don't phase, then bam. I guess that's all I have to say. Let's actually make that a little bit bigger. Why not? Honestly, I don't mind getting anything on this route. I do really want Blitzel though. Blitzel's my target, but because I'm good. How are you, Anna John? But since I have so few Pokemon in my Gen 5 Pokédex, I don't mind phasing.
How much should good car insurance cost you a month? $80? $120? Nope. Try 30.
I'm not gonna do that game. What are the odds in Gen 5? It's 1 in 8192, right? Yeah. Alright. But you could get the shiny charm in black 2, white 2, I think. This is... pretty sure this is just black 1, though. And then after this game, they cut the odds in half to 1 in 4,000. want to go see the new Mission Impossible movie and the what do you call it? The ballerina movie, the new John Wick movie. That looks good. Can't wait to go see that. Then what else have we got coming out soon? We got the new Fantastic Four coming out. I'm actually pretty hyped for that. I don't know if y'all have seen Thunderbolts, but Thunderbolts was a great movie. US agents. Orb. Not my Avengers. There we go. I want to see your message. Band brass. Crazy how many bots are here on Twitch. too. Kind of sounds like some toned down Doom music right here. We're about to go off killing a bunch of demons. I wonder how the Mewtwo is generated. Is it generated at the title screen, so as soon as I press A on the title screen? Or is it generated when I press A on Mewtwo? You know? Just a weird thing to think about. Damn. We are getting encounters kind of fast, which is good. Very good, at least. It's kind of cloudy outside, like it's gonna rain. Probably not a good day to go to the pool. It's been a while since we've been to the pool. Oh, Mewtwo! Use Psycho Blast! Pidove. One. You ever look at Pokemon and just think, that's just a reskin of another Pokemon, you know? Like, I look at the Punkelder line and I'm like, that's literally just a reskin of a Machamp. I look at Purloin and Liepard, and it's like, that's a reskin of Glameow and a skinny version of Perugly. Like, Glameow and Purloin are a lot more similar than Liepard and Perugly. I'll give them that. But still, you know? Woobat and Swoobat, very similar. Well, I guess you can't say very similar. They are kind of different. And I guess they're psychic flying instead, so I guess I'm eating my words on that one. Sock and throw. 100% just literally just frickin' what do you call them? Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, but you put geese on them instead. Although I will say, Sock has a really nice shiny color. I love the purple on it. I mean, Gen 5 was supposed to be a new Gen 1, so it makes sense that its Pokemon are reskins of Gen 1. Yeah, I guess. Didn't think about it that way. I guess so. That's not to detract from Gen 5, though. I think Gen 5 is still incredible. Got some amazing Pokemon designs, amazing shinies. Story was great. It was a refreshing do-over, or fresh start, I guess you could say. Basically how it was like a completely new Pokédex. That was very refreshing. Who's that Pokemon? It's Wailord. It's Pikachu. I'm so sick of all the early route birds being normal flying. I wish they would just pure flying or had unique typings. Corviknight was awesome. Talonflame was awesome. I really wish Staraptor was fighting and flying. That would have been sick. A fighting flying bird with close combat and intimidate. Oh my goodness, that thing would have shredded even more than it already does. Frickin' Pidgeot could have just been pure flying. Or Pidgeot could have been normal flying, and Fearow could have been just pure flying. What else is there? Gen 3's early bird, Swellow. Again, I wouldn't mind Swellow being just pure flying type. But if I had to give it a secondary type, what would I give it? I don't really think there's any other type that really fits Swellow. Oh, you've got the Kilowatt bird in Gen 9, which is electric and flying. That's pretty cool too. I respect that. And then, yeah, I think Swellow should just be pure flying. Gen 4 was Staraptor, we already talked about that. Gen 5, what is the Gen 5 early route bird? Is there even an early route bird? Let's see, there's Pat Rats. Oh, it's Pidove. I guess if you're changing the other types, Pidove would be fine as normal flying. It's alright to have a couple here and there. Then Gen 6, I'm guessing, is Talonflame. What is Gen 7? I don't even know what Gen 7 would be considered. Gen 7 would be what? I have no idea. Gen 8 is Rookie D, which is great because that's, I mean, it starts off kind of rough. Well, it's just pure flying, and then it evolves into flying steel, which is great. Final evolution. And Gen 9. I don't know, is there an early route bird in Gen 9, or is it just kilowatt? Wattrel, I mean. That one only evolves twice. But there's a couple of early route birds that only evolve once, too. So can't really hold that against it. What is Gen 5 early route bird? Currently in Gen 5. Clipping me, huh? Alright. I got you. Caught in 4K, not even knowing Pokemon. I should go back to Power World. I haven't even played that game in, I don't know, a year or something. Was too funny. Yeah, well, good. I'm glad it was funny. Maybe I'll watch it later, and then maybe, who knows, maybe we'll throw it on the YouTube channel or something. As long as it's got good context to it. How do you even clip things, by the way? I don't even know how to do that. I'm just looking for that purple horse right now, okay? Purple horse. Purple horse. Where is the purple horse? I just found out how I just see it as a viewer and click on the stream and select click on the top. Okay. Interesting. I didn't see it sparkle, but that left one looks a little more red. Oh no, not anymore. Are you doing some art while you're hanging out? Are you just hanging out, or are you shiny hunting yourself? What are you doing, Ludi? I put the clip on Blue Gang, huh? Okay, I just got the notification for that. That's funny. Damn, put me on blast. I gotcha. Oh man, big stretchies. Oh, my dog has been so much more loving towards me lately. Granted, she's still, like, keeps her distance when we're alone at the house together. But, oh my goodness. Just this morning, she came up and, like, curled up. Well, normally she sleeps at, like, the foot of the bed, but lately, like, for the last week, she'll generally wake up and kind of come up closer to, like, my chest, kinda, and sleep right there for a little bit. So it makes me very happy. I've been looking at another dog, getting a second dog. Oh my goodness. There's so many. I wish I could just adopt all of them from the shelter. But I can't give that many dogs the love and attention that they deserve. And the wailord thumbnail line art, huh? Nice. There's this really cute puppy at the shelter. She's like a border collie mixed with a German shepherd. And she's got a blue eye and a brown eye. She's got two different colored eyes. It's amazing. I want her very badly. But I'm trying to be responsible. So, actually probably what I'll do today is I'll fill out the application for being able to volunteer at the animal shelter, and then also allow some animals to stay at my house for a couple weeks. That's on the list. I need to make sure to get that done today. And we'll see how it goes, like temporarily homing two animals. I think Tanya would like it, because she seems to be very happy when she has somebody to play with and spend time with. So I think she'll benefit greatly from having a second dog in the house. The only thing for me is just making sure I can afford it. I did the line art now, I need to do the coloring stuff, but I'm running on fumes, so I may have to stop before exploding. I got you. Yeah, no rush on that stuff. You take your time. What's the hardest part? Is it the line art? Is it the coloring? What do you think? What would you say is the hardest part? Do. The background for real? Not looking forward to it. Really? What's gonna be so difficult about it? Is it just a lot to do? Just a lot of space? Oh, wow, see? That's how you know that I didn't even do the soft reset right, is when it pulls up the blue screen. Actually, the first time I was trying to get the soft resetting down and it kept pulling up the blue screen, my immediate reaction each time was, oh my gosh, my game just crashed. And I got the blue screen of death. You never really drew an ocean before. Oh, okay. I bet you're gonna knock it out of the park. You're really good at it. I love the artwork that you do. I wish I could draw that well. I had like one time when I was super proud of a drawing I did when I was a kid. Basically, I had this Totodile card and I kind of traced it, but instead of, I didn't like put the paper, I took a piece of paper and I just had the card right here and the piece of paper here, and I drew it like this by just referencing it. And for me personally, when I was 8 years old, and just the way I remember it, it came out really, really well. Like, I was super proud of it, but I don't have that anymore. Need to go now? Alright, well, you have a wonderful night, Ludi. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye-bye. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Super proud of it. I thought it came out really well. But I don't know. I would have to see it now with a more trained eye, I guess you could say. One, two, and one. wouldn't be surprised if that's how she's able to crank out so much artwork, is by saving the characters, and then she doesn't even have to draw from scratch each time she makes a new drawing. Instead, she can just pull the character, make some adjustments on the way that they're acting, the way they look. That'd actually be very smart. Those lillipups get me each time. I always am like double checking the lillipups. Always about making sure. Do. There's no Safari Zone in Gen 5, is there? I don't think there is. I think it's just Gen 1, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, that actually hurt quite a bit. My little toe. 1, 2. One and one. Let's go, dude! Alright, what did I say? 217. So we're closing in. Come on, Mewtwo. You can shine for me. Don't be shy. I'm a worthy trainer. Don't make me call in Giovanni. I'll tell him where you're at. You hear me? I'll do it. I wouldn't actually do it, but he doesn't know that. So in about 2.5 hours, he went from 12,000 12,500 to 13,600 and 91. That's 1,100. Here comes 1,200, and we still got a minute. That's some good timing. So we are doing about 600 an hour. That's super fast. That's beating my timing, my expected time. All depends on if we can get this one encounter in 35 seconds. Which we did. Bam, look at that. Do, 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 do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna catch these Mewtwo's and I'm gonna compare. I want to make sure that these are actually new Mewtwo's. Oh, great. None of my games have a Master Ball. Never mind, I ain't doing that. Alright, that's 500. I'm gonna stop and do some chores. I might be back later with Expedition 33. Oh, let's do the prediction real fast. Very unfortunate. I'll be back either later or tomorrow. We'll be playing Expedition 33. Have a good night, everybody.